Yeah, we guessed it.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll start tonight with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll go into questions.
Yeah, it was, first of all, Joe, I love Joe. Known Joe for a lot of years, and so it's an honor to play him always. He does an incredible job with his team. And he was talking about the history before the game, and I think he said he played an NCAA tournament game here when he was at New Mexico State against Washington. And so just a great man and really good team. He's done a great job. Proud of our team coming back from the break. I thought we had really good focus in our practices, a great week of practice. Really proud of the growth we continue to show both ends of the floor. And so super grateful to see the fan support today. I thought it was a tremendous crowd in the holiday season, and so glad to be home.
We'll start with Percy.
Hey there, Coach. What challenges did they present inside with their length, particularly with Grace?
Absolutely. She does a tremendous job. And you see her on the perimeter if you put a 5 on her. You see her inside if you put a guard on her. And so she just does a great job of taking advantage of whatever matchup you give her. She's got a really quick shot, high release. So she does a tremendous job of using her body and sealing, and just a really solid player.
And just how did you guys overcome that? I mean, obviously, it just seemed like you shut down everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is to put good ball pressure on and try to make some of those passes more difficult. I thought we started the game really well with that, caused some turnovers. I think we had a little bit of a lapse for a while, especially when they would go through the 5, and we would kind of be in a drop coverage a little bit, and so we had to change that and put more pressure on the ball. So, yeah, she presents a lot of problems.
And then just particularly with you guys, 16 3-pointers tonight, just what led into, like, the good three-point shooting?
I think we did a really good job being ready to shoot and getting off the ball early. That was a big emphasis all week, playing fast in transition and getting off the ball at the right time. So I think we executed that at a pretty high level tonight, and then our shooters were ready to shoot, and it's fun to play.
And then for the first time this year that you kind of look like your old self, sort of there, Elle. What has the previous 6 games been like, and what did things feel like tonight?
Yeah, I mean, every day it's a new day. So I guess the first 6 days was just, or first 6 games, I'm just always trying to stay the same, be who I am, and it just happened to be a good night tonight, honestly. But these guys have been helping me in practice and just continue to pour into me and my teammates, which has just helped me keep staying positive and confident in myself. And so, yeah.
Coach, you mentioned kind of the lapses defensively. It seemed like in the third quarter, especially when they had Grace and I think it was Thomas in, they kind of ran a little condensed triangle at the top of the key there, which kind of it led to kickouts to the elbow and also just lanes for them. How'd you see the way the team kind of responded? Because it seemed like later in the third, going into the fourth, that you guys started to pick that up a little bit, and they started to go to a more, I guess, traditional formation.
Yeah, great question. We, kind of what I said earlier, we were dropped off our 5 a little too much, and so our guards would see it and they would pull in, and so it just gave open threes. And so as we put better ball pressure on, I felt like it let the guards kind of get back out and be more ready for our skip passes. And we still had some breakdowns on that, but it got a little bit better.
And it seemed like that, it was a offense, especially on the offensive end, it was a lot of speed versus speed today, which led to open looks for you guys and also Savia. Just from your vantage point as the coach, what do you kind of see and kind of tell your girls as the game goes on and it kind of gets a little more faster pace, especially in the second half there?
Yeah, I mean, Avery said that earlier. We've been working on transition, and I thought they did a great job of pushing pace but still being under control as an area that we wanted to see some growth in. And I thought we saw a lot of growth in that tonight.
Coach, this is the first time, Percy kind of mentioned, it's Elle's first game where she kind of looks like herself. It's the first game where you guys get all 3 of Elle, Avery, and Savia kind of all going in the same game. What does that kind of illustrate to you about what the ceiling of this team might be, having that happen in this game?
Yeah, we have a lot of depth on our team, and so, I think that's going to keep building night after night. I think there's a lot of players that can be in double digits. There's a lot of players that can be distributors. We have, we really feel confident that we've become a team that's developing the complete player, and so not just a shooter or someone who scores the ball, but they're really doing a great job defensively, and so a lot of growth in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
Coach, I know Savia was mentioned, but she hits 1,000 career points here at Washington tonight. Just what can you say about how steady she's been for you guys? It seems like every game we talk to you, we talk about Savia. Just what can you say about her and what she's doing?
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. We were talking about that in the locker room. That's a big milestone. It's a big deal, and she's just done it kind of quietly. She does such a beautiful job of sharing the basketball, and then scores when she has the opportunity to. And she's gotten more and more aggressive with that. So it's awesome to get to celebrate her the way that she celebrates everyone else. So we're excited to celebrate her today.
I know, Elle, you've talked a little bit about your performance recently, but that 13-point third quarter was just anything you saw in particular, or is it just you were on it?
I have no idea. I was just taking it possession by possession, and that just happened to be how it ended up. But yeah, I think throughout everything we've been doing, just taking it day by day, possession by possession, and then things will fall into place.
Avery, would be remiss if we didn't ask you this. Career high for you today.
Yes.
Jeff, you've talked before just how much this program has meant to you, and just how you guys have gotten used to each other and what it's meant. Just what does it mean to reach that mark, especially, doing it in the first Big Ten win of the season for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this team, we're all super close, and I think that shows on the court. I think going through adversity together and still coming out and practicing hard all week and then coming out with after the break, Big Ten win, I think that's huge for our team. And we had a bunch of milestones for our whole team today.
Yeah.
Obviously, Elle had a game, Savia had a game. We had everybody doing what we needed them to do. So obviously, it's an exciting career high, but, I mean, everyone did what we needed to do. It was a good team win, so, yeah.
Yeah, threes were a big part of your offense last year. Earlier in the season, you guys weren't shooting that well. Were you at all nervous? And because lately, 16 tonight, 14 just a couple days ago, 12 your last game, it feels like that the three ball is back. But earlier in the season, were you at all nervous?
No, I was really excited we were driving. So we wanted to put pressure in multiple areas on the offensive end, and so we spent a ton of time, working on going downhill, getting to the free throw line. And so early, because of the amount of time we spent on our defensive change and the ability to get to the free throw line, we knew our shots wouldn't be as in rhythm as they had been because we hadn't spent the time on it that we would normally spend. And we've been able to add that into a lot of our practices, and these are great players that shoot the ball really well. And so I think they're doing what they naturally do. So I'm excited for that.
And I don't think we'll see you before Thursday, but just say a thought or two on seemingly a big game against Michigan at home. You guys are undefeated at home. Just an early scouting report on them.
Yeah, they're a tremendous team. I mean, they're playing at a really high level. I don't think they're playing right now, but they've been playing extremely well. I've got an opportunity to see them play a ton, and they share the ball really well. And they've got a lot of players that score the ball really well. They defend really aggressively, and so it should be a good game.
Elle, Avery, Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
much.
Thanks, guys.